Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Toppers World. My name is Praveen Kumar and I am in this tutorial going to share with you the ultimate reading tips. These tips are equally beneficial for the beginners as well as those who have already started their IELTS reading practice and facing some problems. For example, those who are not able to uplift their score or uplift their performance, they get stuck at 5 band or they are not getting more than 17 or 18 out of 40. So what we have to do in order to raise our level of performance so that we can get our dream score like 6.5 or 7 band, that whatever we want to get in IELTS reading. So IELTS reading, friends, is not very tough actually. If we have certain tips and strategies and we follow them regularly in our reading practice, I can assure you 100% results you will get. If you have average level of English knowledge, you can score 7.5 band. In order to get 7 or 7.5 band in IELTS reading, you need not to have a very high or very deep knowledge of English language or very rich vocabulary. It's not like that. You need to follow certain tips that I am going to share with you in this video. That tips are related to true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given type questions, matching the headings, MCQs, summary blanks, a writer or scientist and their statements which we have to match with the name of the writer, what any particular writer or scientist or any philosopher said. Then there are questions in which we have to answer in any order, and there is also one type of question in which you have to tell that which statement, which paragraph contains the following statement. So I am going to tell you here the shortcuts or various we can say hacks that can help you to quickly make judgment. This video not only help you to improve your score, but also it is very useful for time management. Most of the students in actual reading test, they are not able to finish their 3 passages in time. So while sharing all these tips with you, I will also tell you that how you can save your time and how you can increase your level of performance. So let's see all the tips related to all these section of questions one by one. First of all, I am going to share with you tips related to true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given. I know that they are the most confusing questions, true, false, not given, for many of the students. You think that it's true, but it becomes false later on when you check your answers, and when you say false, it becomes true, and same happens with yes and no. And not given, most of the students get confused between false and not given, or no or not given. They are not able to make the judgments. So let's see how we can make correct judgments quickly for such kind of questions. The first trick for true or yes type of questions, you will write true or yes in your answer when you find that the question statement is very lengthy. If you see there are 4 or 5 questions in true, false, or yes, no, not given, and if you find that if any particular statement is having more words than other statements, like you can say that there are 2 lines or 3 lines for one question, or 1.5 line, and other sentences are having 6-7 words, but any particular sentence where the words are more than 20 or 25 like that. So 100% sure is that question's answer is either true or yes, whatever the type of question is there. You need not to search it, that question's answer from the passage. You can directly write true or yes if the statement is very long as compared to the other statements. The statements which contains extreme vocabulary, for example, everyone, everybody, or all, everyone, never, not at all, these are the extreme words. If the statement contains such kind of words, and 99% chances are that the answer will be either false or no. For example, the questions can be like that: all students move to foreign countries for higher studies. So all students move to foreign countries for higher studies is a wrong statement, because all students do not go. And but there are certain exceptional cases, like all humans breathe. So this is true, means you have to check the sense of the question as well. It's not like that we can blindly go for, means you have to check the sense that relates to the paragraph or the passage. But most of the cases such kind of answers are false or no, and very rare of the rarest cases are there when the answers of such kind of questions will be true, but exception cases can be there. So I don't say that you can blindly follow this tip, means you have to read the sense of the question. If the question relates to everything and the paragraph also says that the theme is related to everybody, then it can be true. But most of the cases does not happen. Means it's not like that all the students study in English medium schools, or all people never like to eat non-veg food. So such kind of statements are extreme statements or bold statements, and most of the questions of statements of this type of having false or no answer, with exceptions. Students often get confused with the not given and false. False is when the statement is little or slightly different from the information mentioned in the passage, but not given comes when that there is nothing explained or nothing told about the statement in the passage. And there are many other tips are there that can help you to find out whether the statement is not given. If the statement is of comparative nature, means there are certain comparisons mentioned, comparisons between two phenomena, more than two phenomena, and the words are there like more than, less than, better than, faster than, slower than, means comparative degree is there. So such kind of questions are having answer not given. You need not to read the information from the passage, you should directly put up not given if there are comparisons mentioned in the statement. Now let's talk about how can we solve blanks with the help of grammar. So there are so many times the words that we have to fill in the blanks can be assessed, or we can make guess about them by using the grammar rules. For example, if there is a blank and before the blank there is an article like a or an or the. Suppose article is a or an, then if you find in the passage, you will find that the blank that you have to fill, it also contains a and an before them in the paragraph also. So you directly choose that word, whatever the level of difficulty can be there of that word. You need not to bother about that. If that word is also having a or an before, you should directly pick that word. If the before the blank there is the blank before the starting of the blank there is article the, then there are certain rules that we have to follow. Like the answer that will be there in the blank will either be superlative degree, like third degree of adjective, the best, the tallest, the highest, or the answer over there can be any natural object, the planet, the universe. So you here need to remember certain rules of articles. So you can these articles can help you to find the answer. Similarly, if there is a before the beginning of the blank there is to, so you should know that after to there is always first form. So you will search from the list of the blanks given, words given for the blanks, which are the first form over there. You can shortlist and put the first form over there. Similarly, if the tense is in the present indefinite, suppose the blank sentence is present indefinite and subject is singular, then the verb over there definitely will have s or es after that. So this is a big hint over there. If the subject singular, he, she, or any particular noun, then you find in the list of words which blank is having a verb form or action form with s or es, that you will fill up over there. Similarly, if the blank is having did before it, before the blank there is a word did, So that surely tells you that the word will be in the first form. Similarly, if the words are there like has, have, had plus been, or even not simply has, have, had, then you need to find out the third form. Your blank will be in the third form, and you can shortlist such words from the list of words. Sometimes the blanks words can be adjective or can be noun. If the adjective word is already there before the blank, the next word would be noun. Or if the noun is given at the end of the blank, then the word before that noun would be adjective. For example, cold water. The water is already mentioned over there, and there is a blank for this. You will find you have to find the adjective that can be hot or cold. Means it will help you to shortlist the words that can come here. Similarly, cold is there, then this word can be in the blank form like cold weather, cold water. So their word will be in the noun form. So it will help you to find out that if the adjective is given, then you have to search the noun, and if the noun is given, then you have to search the adjective from the list of words. Next I am going to give you tips regarding the most difficult type of questions, that is list of headings. Most of the students get confused when they are not able to find out exact heading for any paragraph. So here there are certain tips that will work for you. First one is, if the paragraph contains future tense like will be, shall be, yeah, it is going to happen, so that paragraph definitely having the headings like certain future estimates or certain future projections, or sometimes that paragraph is usually the last paragraph of the passage, where the writer will write what will happen in the future or future estimations. So you will directly put up this paragraph for the heading future estimates or future predictions. The paragraph which contains data, lot of percentages, figures, such paragraphs are usually related to expenditures or cost of something, expenditure of something, or other kind of statistics related to population distribution. So look for the paragraph which contains lot of data, and then match that paragraph with the headings which are asking for you certain statistics or certain costs or financial aspects of something. The paragraph which contain any example are having words like for example, for instance. So the statement will be there having words like exemplifying or examples of any technology or examples of any product. So there will be certain parallel wording that will tell you that this paragraph is asking for examples that writer want to ask the students through the statement. The paragraph which contains word like process, the way the things are done, means that paragraph is having the matching heading like how something works or how this technology works. So that paragraph will have the words like process, steps, etc. Certain paragraphs just are there for the solution of some problem, and the heading would be a solution of any problem, like for example solution of global warming, the solution of pollution problem. That paragraph will have words like steps, solution, or measures. Some paragraphs have names of lot of countries like USA, New Zealand, Canada. So when any paragraph is having lot of names of countries, that means that paragraph showing any global issue. So heading will be have word like global or international. So that paragraph will match with this. The paragraph which is having words like findings, researches, means they are talking about certain inventions or certain studies or research works. So that paragraph will match with the statement which is having words like research, search or research or inventions. So in this way you will make quick judgments regarding how to find the headings. Another difficult form of question is MCQs, and we can make it easy by following certain rules. The rule is that while when you read the statement, don't read the option answers like A, B, C, D. What the students do, they read the options and then they try to find out the options in the paragraph. Actually, what you have to do, the strategy here is totally opposite. Read the statement but do not read the options. Find the keywords in the paragraph. Where you find the keywords related to the statement, just do some deep or serious reading at that and try to make one judgment out of them. And after that, whatever the judgment your brain is having, match that with the options. With which option the judgment gets matched, in the first go, make that your answer. Means write that letter in your answer box, because you should not think it 2, 3 or 4 times. After that, if you think more and more, means try to match with every option, then you will get totally confused and you will be far and far away from the right answer. Just match with the statement, match the judgment with the options, and where you find it matches, put up that answer. This is the only trick that works for MCQs. Next form is which paragraph contains the given information. This is different than matching the headings with paragraphs. In matching the headings, we have more headings and less paragraphs. Here in this type of question, we have headings less in number and paragraphs are more in number. Paragraphs are usually 4 or 5 paragraphs extra than the information sentences. So we get confused because it becomes time consuming to read those paragraphs which does not contain the information that you are looking for. So what you have to do here, read the information sentences. First you read information sentences that are 4 or 5 or 6 whatever. Then start scanning the paragraphs. Here you need not to read the paragraph, you have to scan the paragraph. And keep in mind that you are looking for the words or keywords that you have read in the information statement, and you have to directly search those words. Either that can be in synonym form or in parallel sentence form. You have to locate that wording in the paragraph, and just which paragraph you find that information is, that paragraph is your answer. The video is getting very long, so I am finishing it here, and rest of the tips I will share in other videos. Thank you for watching this video, and I request you that please share this video with others so that everybody can get the benefits of these tips. Thank you very much.